Hello and welcome to the Nexus. Long overdue, but we're doing issue 106. Let's get going. Okay, so we're just going to be adding some stuff to the car. We are doing the shock absorbers. And it says hydraulic cylinders and air brakes supports. So we're going to be putting some bits on to this section. I will have to move over to the handheld. That is because some bits are going to the back of the car and it's easier to show them on camera than showing it on here, if you know what I mean. It is a little box. and yeah, so we just get into it. We're going to do the shout outs and have a look what's at the next issue after this. So let's get the build bit done and then we can show you. Okay, so this is the little box. We've got loads of little bits in here. Okay, so let's take a little look, see what we've got in here. Okay, so we have a cylinder and another cylinder, making sure that it's all out of this papery stuff. Let's they put it all in now. Let's have a look, see what we've got in here. Looks like there's two things because they're poking out. Right, so they are our shock absorbers, or the start of the shock absorbers. These are die cast. We've got some CM screws, UP screws, XP, and GM. So we just put all the screws there. We've got those two holes there. So these bits here we're going to do a little bit later on, but these go on. So what we need to do is we need to grab these and put them on. So that one's first. These are going to go to the back of the car, which I'll do with a handheld. So we'll get two of these. So like that. We've got two holes here, and the bit with the little section coming off there, that is going to face towards this section here. And there we go. So we have two of these. So these are cylinders hydraulics, which is what these parts are. Okay, so let's have a little look, see what's in these blank pieces here. So we've got two little silver pipes. And in here we should have some black. Yay. Okay. That is everything. Okay, so the first thing we've got to do is grab our shock absorber, which is just here. We're going to put the silver pipe on it, so it just sits on like that. And then once again, just going to do that like that. So they sit like this. We're then going to place them on. Right, turn this up. Okay, so one is going to sit on there, making sure that the wire is facing that way, and we're going to secure it in with GM screws. Which is one of these longer ones, and the GM screw is going to go in the back section here. That is just basically there we go. So that's like that. We're going to do the same with this one, making sure that the pipe section is facing outwards. I'll take our screw. There we go. It's going to go through like that. And that is like that, and that was like that. Lovely. So yeah, both of these should have the pipes coming off that section like that, facing downwards. Obviously they're going to be connected into something. Obviously the shock absorbers will go on here like that. Okay, so next we've got these pieces here. So we've got two straight ones and two sort of curved section ones. As you can see, they sort of bend upwards slightly. We've got two of them. With these, they just go on these sections just here. So the straight ones are going to just sit on. So they're just going to be plugged in. So we literally just got to push them in. It's a tight fit, which is really nice. So that just... These pistons have fallen off again. Great. Like so. Making sure they bend downwards like that. I will reattach that because that's come off. So a little bit of glue on there, and then that will we'll just reattach that. If I can now get my hands in there, because it's a very tight space now. No, it's not wanting to. Do you know what? I'm going to leave them off. I'm going to leave that off, that one. I will attach it at a later stage, but we're fiddling about with this section here. Okay, the next one. Are going to sit on like this. So we're going to need, that's it. They're going to sort of bow outwards. I'll show it in a bit more detail. Just a minute. So that one goes in like that. And this one's going to go on like that. Okay. So as you can see, it sort of bows outwards like that. That's how you want it. And that little piston will go back on. I just need to sort of glue it back on. So a little bit of glue around this area, I think, will do the trick. And then we can get our piston thing. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this back on. But that is how it looks like at that point. The holes are bigger on one end, and making sure that the piston end, as you can see, it's like got like a little piston section on those bits there, and then it sits like that. Okay, so next bit will be on the handheld. Okay, so what we've got to do is identify this hole here, and there is another one just here. So that end of that is going to go in to this hole like that, and then this one is going to go up there to that hole like that. So that is going to go in like that, and that's it. And we're going to do the other side. The other side is done exactly the same. So we've done that. Okay, so as you can see, one there and one there, and that's exactly how they should look. So these should be down, that should be down. It's just on there like that. It goes in like that. Okay, wonderful. So apart from the little valve mishap, which is, I still haven't stuck it on. I don't know if I will end up sticking it back, because I've got a funny feeling we're going to be fiddling around with this area here. And they're already quite fragile, as we've seen. And I can see them snapping, even if you've put them on like properly. I still think they could snap off because of how you've got to place this. Anyway, we've we've done that. I will stick that back on. It will get stuck back on here as well, so not to worry about that. And basically that's where we are. So not too far away now from attaching this section on, I don't think. So yeah, keep it safe somewhere, because we don't attach it on just yet. Okay, so what comes in issue 107? It says the rear axle and panel. I would imagine that's the panel. and that's the real axle. And it looks like a single piece. Now, obviously, once again, you notice there is a lack of screws. So I think this is already one piece. I think this is made up to be one piece already. This is already one piece. And this cover is going to go somewhere. And that's what we're going to do. Because obviously there is literally no screws. I can't see what else you do with that. It looks like it's a full piece. Unless we sort of just push fit a lot of the stuff on there. Let us know in the comments below what you think. We did get some screws with this. It's I'm just trying to go through this at the minute. 1 second, because we did get some yeah, we got some XP, UP and CM screws, which we don't use in this issue. Like I said, I've already gone through this a few times, so I know we don't actually use them. Okay, so we must use them in issue 107. So keep them safe. Do not throw these away. So you got UP, XP and CM screws. I'm going to put them safely just here, so I know to use them obviously next time. Because the only screws we use in this issue are GM. Anyway, we're going to do some shout outs. Glenn Needham. Great video, Kevin, as normal, yet short. Agree with you on what we get for the price. Both ailerons should have been done together and not over 2 issues. 106 may have more bits. 107's the back to one piece, the axle. Yeah, but we've got the extra screws, so we must be using those extra screws on the axle, maybe. Or we're using those extra screws because we're actually going to attach this. Because this gets attached with a few different screws, I do believe, so it may actually be attaching that. Travis, hi Kev, we talked about the lack of parts in every issue. Back to issue 9, where yeah, it's a running joke on the channel. I just have a bit of fun with it. We know, you know, there are some issues that are like what we've had, and then we've had other issues where we've had some of the big die cast pieces. So it sort of balances it out, and that's why we get the smaller issues. Mark Williams, great video, Kevin. Far too short and a piss take on the amount you get. Yeah, but like I said, there is a payoff to it. One, we get a really nice car. Two, we get some big chunky die cast panels, which, trust me, cost more than $10.99. So it sort of levels it out. So the cheaper ones we get, like the ailerons we had, it means that the extra money that we've probably paid for that one makes up for some of the bigger bits that we've had. Anyway. David, I feel your pain, Kev, and quite agree. Taking the mickey, really. $21.98 for a couple of bits of plastic, costing around 20p. I was not impressed. Stage 106 is pretty much the same. Hey ho. Finish soon. Yeah, we're it's 120 issues. So we're issue 106 now, so we're 9 issues left. Yeah, 9 issues. And you can see that most of our work is now taken up to the back of the car. So yeah, we're nearly there. We're on the home stretch. I believe it's the end of May we come to finish this. We're in March at the moment, so we've got a month and a bit, and then we're finished. So yeah, bring it on. That's all I say. Bring it on. Anyway, look, thank you for messaging. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you leave a comment in this one. I'll shout it out at the next one. I've been Nexus. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next video. But until then, take it easy, and we'll catch you later.
Tune into the channel. Nexus is the name. All the hardest content. You'll never be the same. Laughs and thrills, excitement.